You think you can't get a good back workout in 40 minutes? Okay, challenge accepted. What's up guys, Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. Ever since I posted a video a few weeks back, actually 2 in a row, where I talked about bulking up and then I talked about overtraining, I sort of set off a firestorm among some of my viewers who just cannot buy into the concept that you can work out adequately in 40 minutes or less. Some guys have even written in pretty angry saying that it's complete BS, that you can't, that they're just getting warmed up by the time they're an hour and a half in. And even one guy wrote in and said he did something like 63 sets in a workout. Now, I don't even want to comment on that. That is extreme overdoing it, okay? There's no need at all to be doing 63 sets of anything. But that being said, I said, let me figure out a way that I can actually prove this, all right? Because everything I do here on the ATHLEAN-X channel is what I do, all right? I practice what I preach and I try to show that to you guys. So what I want to do here is take a back workout that one of the guys that was sort of outraged, that said that they just getting warmed up by the hour and 15-minute mark, sent in to me. And I wanted to dissect it here for you first and then literally do a full workout, okay? Now, this is a long video, so if you want to scrub through it, you can. I'm going to try to include a lot of helpful information along the way, but at the same time, I mean, staring at me working out for 30 minutes could become a bore. So it depends on what you're into and what you want to do, but I will try to, again, put as much info as I can into this video. First and foremost, what is the workout that was sent in to me? Pull-ups, barbell rows, lat pull-downs with a neutral grip, dumbbell one-arm rows, and seated cable rows. Now that is a pretty standard back workout. Guys that are following ATHLEAN-X, yeah, I mean, we take it a lot deeper than this, okay? We incorporate a lot of new moves. We try to train more like an athlete, but this is what's being done in most gyms around the world right now, and this is what's been done. Then I have to sort of match that and show that it is possible to do. But let's take a look at the sequence of these, okay? First, in purple, he was doing pull-ups first, lat pull-downs with a neutral grip second, number 3, barbell rows, 4, dumbbell one-arm rows, and seated cable rows. I decided to order them slightly differently. First of all, I want to sort of look at my workout if I'm trying to increase the efficiency here and how quickly I can do my work, right? If we still do the same amount of work, but I get it done in 20 minutes and you get it done in an hour, same amount of work, same amount of reps, same amount of weight lifted, that's not going to happen here. But if we were to do that, then the person that can condense it into the shorter period of time is going to have the more effective workout, right? More work done in the same given period of time, or obviously, you know, with time being the only variable, the person who gets that work done quicker is going to be doing a more effective job of building up. But I just switched one around because I wanted it to go basically from a vertical pulling movement here with the pull-ups to a horizontal row or pulling movement, back to a vertical, back to horizontal. Okay, so it's an important point because if we go back and forth, we are using slightly different muscles to do, or at least attacking it from slightly different angles so that the fatigue, cumulative fatigue factor is less. All right, so we're able to go through this a little bit more efficiently. Lastly, seated cable rows. At this point, guys, what are you doing seated cable rows for? You've already done 2 rowing movements, and as I'm going to show you, if you're doing a good enough job on those, you don't need to do another rowing movement. This is where guys tend to overdo it. They continue to just bang away set after set after set when it's really not needed, okay? You don't need to do that if you're doing an adequate job. I say all the time, you can either work out hard or you can work out long, but you cannot do both. I'm going to show you today how to work out hard, and I want you to be able to match that. Look at what I'm doing and match that, because that's the type of intensity you need to bring and the type of volume that I think is the most effective at helping you to build without overtraining. So we're going to do pull-ups. We're not going to do 6 reps, or six sets, as many rounds as possible. I'm going to show you a way you can do 3 sets and get more than if you're just doing 6 sets to failure. Next, barbell rows. He was using a 5-set 12, 11, 10, 9, 8 rep structure. I'm not really sure what the purpose of that is. You know, like guys sometimes think that by doing that they're being really creative with their programming, but this doesn't really make any sense. I mean, first of all, if he's able to control the 11, 10, 9, I'm an advocate of training to failure. If you're not doing a set to failure, what are you really doing to cause a change in your body? All you're doing is wasting time. So this is kind of nonsense to me. Pick a rep range, go for that. But if you wind up hitting 8, or if you wind up hitting 9, if you want, it's going to change based upon your fatigue level throughout the workout. But try to take each one to failure. So I'm going to show you how you certainly don't need to be doing 5 sets, and you don't need to be screwing around with that kind of rep structure when you could be taking 3 sets to failure. Okay. Next up, lat pull-downs. We're going to use a neutral grip. He used a neutral grip. It's a good exercise actually with that grip. Same thing, same rep structure, same garbage. I'm not trying to get on him here, but I'm trying to reinforce for those guys that are doubters. This is why I'm pointing it out for you. The 5, this, we're going to go 3 to 4. We're going to take it to failure. And then dumbbell 1-arm rows. Again, that's a good exercise. It's a good standard exercise. Again, we tweak things with ATHLEAN-X to make it, I think, a little bit more athletic. But it doesn't matter. We're going to take, he's going to do 4 sets on each arm for as many reps as possible. We're going to do 3 on each arm. Again, volume is a key. If you've got the job done, why do you need to continue to go even further if you've already done the job that's necessary to spark that growth, right? So, with all this said and done, all the groundwork laid, now it's time for me to flip on the camera. This is going to be rough, guys. I'm going to take this camera myself. I'm going to walk it around the gym with me, try to set it up in spots that I can to show you what I'm doing. But the idea here is let's take you through this workout in real time, all right? Something I haven't done, and I think you could find useful. All right, so we're going to start the workout. The only thing I'm going to have with me, besides maybe something to drink, is a stopwatch. Now, if you want to use your phone, that's great. But I don't want to see you using that phone in between your sets. Because, guys, I called you out. The guys that are doing this, I called you out a couple weeks ago. Because I see it all the time. It's not like I'm making it up, right? In between sets, texting, hey, bro, getting a killer workout in right now. You know, but meanwhile, it's taking you 2 minutes to write your text when you should be back on the bar doing your next set. Okay, it's just a distraction. You don't need it. You can put it in the locker room during the time that you're on, you're doing your workout. I guarantee it's going to speed up your workouts just by doing that alone. But the first thing I want to do is with my pull-ups, I think you can incorporate better ways to do your pull-ups where you can utilize your body's ability to continue, to keep going further than you think it can, and that's by doing a drop set, right? So I've got here, again, limited by what you can actually see with the, completely with the camera, but I've got here the dog leash with the weight on the end, right? So dip belt will work perfectly fine, but for the guys working out in an environment where they don't have as much, that will work, okay? I'm gonna go to failure here, drop it, and go right into the pull-ups with body weight only to see how much further I can go. All right, so my legs out straight, utilizing that pull-up tip that I told you the other day. Right, control the negative, we drop this, take it down, go right back up again. Okay, so we took it to failure basically 2 times in the same set. And we were controlling the eccentrics on the way down. I got my stopwatch. Generally, I recommend 60 seconds or so in between sets. A lot of that will be determined by how quickly you find yourself recovering, but here I'm going to have to talk in between sets too, so it kind of keeps me out of breath, but generally when you catch your breath, you get back up on the bar again. About 30 seconds. So, next technique. Don't just wait until your minute's up. Start preparing for that next set. So, I'm around the 45-second mark. I'm already getting myself set up for the next. So at this point, I've kind of caught my breath. So, back at it again. Eight. Rest, pause, okay? 9, 10. So sneak out a couple extra reps. Back to body weight only. Breathe. So here's another key point. I'm not so worried about counting, right? As long as this is where I talk about training to failure. As long as I know that I'm training to failure, that I'm giving it everything I have. I couldn't move my body again to get up there. So I'm at least giving it everything I've got in that set. Good. You've laid on the table, you've trained intensely, recover and do it again. But the guys that train sub-max on all their sets or very rarely hit failure, again, I beg the question of what are you trying to accomplish? If you're not working on muscle endurance, which you could be, in that case, we're talking about different goals, but the guys that are running into me are saying they're trying to get bigger. And if that's what your goal is, then you have to start thinking about those analogies again. The suntan, the sunburn, the burnt steak, right? You gotta get in, get the job done, and get out. Last one. Yeah, I don't even have to change the weight here because I'm going to failure on each one. And as I, cumulatively fatigue, it can become harder and harder. Even the negative, hard to control there. And again, if I'm not counting reps, it's all about what the effect is, how I feel. And I can already tell you, my lats are blowing up and they're getting tired already. Press pause. Again, hard to control the negative. We're done, okay? Now, next up, barbell rows. Get a setup here for the row. I told you this is going to be a raw camera job. Okay. So for the barbell row, nothing special here, guys. Get it set up. We're going to try to get, obviously, our back set up where we have a nice arched low back to protect it. But from here, we're changing the plane from our vertical pulling to our horizontal. Okay, overhand grip, right up around knee height, back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Come down here. So we check our watch again. Get out the phone, the watch. And we're going for around 60 seconds. Now as far as the weight here, me specifically, in my training phase right now, trying to contract, especially these pulling exercises, as much as I can. I'm going to lighten the weight a little bit more. If I was going for sheer power or strength, I might increase this, but I still wouldn't change my rest periods by all that much. Not 2 to 3 minutes. We're not doing Olympic lifting here, guys. We're doing strength training from a muscle hypertrophy standpoint, right? We're trying to first and foremost get and build bigger muscles. So I'm not going to be waiting all that long in between sets, even if I'm going heavier. So again, I start to get in position. there's another thing right there. I've gone to failure in the first set. Have I rested long enough? Yeah. I was able to get the same number of repetitions with the same weight 60 seconds later. So I've adequately rested. It doesn't mean that I'm going to guarantee to hit that again. Matter of fact, I usually see a drop off as I go from my first to second to third set. So again, don't become numbers conscious, just become effort conscious, all right? As you can see, again, I am talking, but I'm out of breath. My back is already on fire. I'm only 5 sets in. I'm not even halfway there. And this is extremely challenging, okay? So you gotta start looking at how long your workouts are. If by this point, you're just getting started, okay? Because you don't want to be there. Okay. Next one. Last one. And once I find it difficult to control the negative, then I'm toast. Okay? Next, the lat pull-downs. So here, guys, what we're going to concentrate on is, again, another vertical pulling movement. So as you can see, what I did was I went from a vertical pull-up to a horizontal, back to a vertical. Less rhomboid involvement, right? So if I went right from my bent rows to my one-arm rows, I'm still sort of hitting those rhomboids, taxing them when I can give them a temporary break, but not slow down the whole process of the workout, all right? So in here, neutral grip. Yeah, I love the neutral grip because I can get a good squeeze. We already did a pronated grip in our pull-ups, so this is a good complement. Maybe a little heavier. Okay. Yeah, one of the techniques that I like to use a lot is the rest pause. So I get it down, I'm stuck at 9. If I rest a minute or two, if I rest a second or two, I can come in and squeeze out one more rep. And when we're talking about taking it to failure, those extra reps matter, right? There's some that would argue, and I would be one of them, that the only reps that really matter are those last 3 or so. Because the first ones were geared towards getting you to the state of fatigue where you really have to dig down to perform those last 3. It's just a way to sort of get your body to the point of meaningful reps. And those first 7 or 8 or so are going to be kind of easy. What I see guys do is have a number in mind. They get, let's say they were supposed to do 8 in that set. They get to 8, and even if it's easy, they're done. They've checked out because in their head they had a target number, and after that they're not going to do it anymore. So me, I say forget the number and go after that that feeling of digging deep and pushing beyond failure. Next one. Oh man, gotta get a drink. So 2 down, 1 to go. Where are we at on the clock? 12, almost 13 minutes. So we're well within time. So I said 3 to 4 sets on the board. We'll go 4 sets. I mean, the point is here, I'm moving briskly. I'm not stopping to talk to people other than you. I'm not on my phone, and I'm pushing myself. I'm pushing myself hard. Like, I can feel right now a tingle in my muscles. It's similar to, like, it's not a pump, it's not that. It's a tingle where I feel like I'm asking it to do more than it can handle. You know, where I'm really starting to feel a fatigue set in. If you're not feeling any of that, guys, you gotta check how hard you're training. And I can actually train even a little bit harder than this if I didn't have to keep, communicating back and forth with you guys. So let this be sort of a guideline though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Even goes right down into my arms. That I feel that now. All right, so we could do another set, or we could continue on. To be honest with you, I'm already getting smoked. So I'm gonna take us to the last one. You're gonna see, guys, even if I had to do that last set, it wouldn't have mattered in terms of us finishing this workout way sooner than an hour and a half or 63 sets. Okay? So next up will be the 1-arm row. Pick this up a little bit more. Okay. Got the 1-arm row here. I'm looking for a good stretch. There's a good exercise for that. It allows you to get a good stretch at the bottom. As you probably noticed, most of my exercises throughout the workout, I try to be explosive on the concentric, and I try to control the eccentric. Again, sometimes controlling the eccentric is not in my control because as I fatigue myself, it's just not in the cards. But that's a good thing because you should know at that point that you've exhausted yourself, taking yourself to failure in that set. All right, last up, we've got 3 on each side. Again, what I'm going for here, good stretch on the bottom and good contraction at the top. And I'll show you a little, obviously, technique that's going to be pretty easy to figure out when we talk about workout efficiency. See, if you thought I was going for 10 there, I wound up getting 12. I wasn't counting. I mean, I was counting so I could count for you guys, but I wasn't counting in my head of what I had to do. All right, so stop counting. Use it as a general guideline. Now, the tip here is my right side is completely dormant when I'm doing my left. So besides my cardiovascular component being fatigued a little bit here, there's nothing stopping me from going right into my right side. Okay? Working my right like a vacation for the left. Next. All right, one down. And again, rest doesn't have to be so long here, maybe just to catch my breath because my left side was resting the whole time I was doing that. So I'll start getting myself in position. On time, 18 minutes on the nose. Who thinks we're gonna be able to finish this within a half an hour? And it's not about cutting yourself short, guys. It's not. We're doing everything we can to stimulate new growth. I'm lifting heavy. I've got 80-pound dumbbells here. The rows, I was doing 135. Obviously, I could go heavier on that. The pull-downs, 185, 175. And then the pull-ups, I had weighted pull-ups into non-weighted. So again, we're not cutting back on what we're lifting. 6, 9, 8, 9, 10. Dig deep. Only got a couple left, guys. So don't leave anything in the gym. Remember, you're gonna get another 24 hours or so to rest after this. If you got a day off, like I always think you should, throughout your training schedule to allow for full recovery, you might have longer than 24 hours. So make sure you leave it out there in the gym knowing you gave your best effort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 8, 9. Last set. Again, guys, if you are doing this properly, you should be feeling it, not just in your back, but internally. It should be feeling like you're nearing your capacity. As I said, I get like a tingle, that sort of runs throughout my body, especially through my arms, my back. Right now, it's not a lactic acid thing. It's a neurological fatigue, where I know that I'm working hard. So you should be getting some sort of sensation that you are pushing yourself beyond what's comfortable. All right, if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Last one. Getting a drink. Nice commercial for vitamin water. All right, here we go. Last one. I just hit the 22-minute mark. 3 more. Rest, pause. 2. 22 minutes and 41 seconds. If you're training that hard, you will not make it an hour and 15, an hour and a half, or 63 sets, okay? So guys, I hope this helps you to, let me get up, so I'm not killing myself with my breaths. Let myself breathe a little bit. If you're training, guys, the goal when you're in the gym is to stimulate something, okay? Stimulate muscle growth. Stimulate an adaptive response. If you're there and you're banging away set after set after set, you gotta go back to the statement I made in the beginning was, you can either train hard or you can train long, but you can't do both. I've got everything I needed to out of this workout. I can guarantee you progressive results from this back workout. And this isn't even what I do. This isn't even straight from ATHLEAN-X, okay? A lot of the principles are there, but this is a workout sent in by our guy who said that it was impossible to get a good workout in this sort of shorter period of time. Hopefully this video has dispelled that, and if take your own workout, try this, and you'll see. But what I encourage you to do is start training like an athlete, okay? Come over to ATHLEAN-X.com. Again, you might not have been a believer in the beginning, but when you start to do these workouts, I guarantee you will be. Come over to ATHLEAN-X.com and grab our 90-day training program. Let me be your coach, because I am going to coach you through each one of your workouts to make sure I get the most out of you. And let's see what we can do in the next 90 days. I guarantee I'll have you working out shorter, and I'll have you getting better results. Alright guys, that's it. I hope you like this. I know it's a long video. Whatever parts you did like, whatever, leave your comments below. Share it if you think it will help somebody else. In the meantime, I'm going to go rest up, and I'll be back here in a few days with another video.